All right.
Working?
Yeah. Yeah, it's working. Stick with it.
Okay.
Stick with it, man. All right.
Just keep it going.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take this off. Go on in. So we're gonna hold it there.
What's Flat River Freedom Meeting? Did you make that up?
Yeah. Hey folks.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Hey folks, this is Steve Packard. I'm here with Matt and Becca. We're at the old market, Omaha Farmers Market, or Omaha Old Market, Farmers Market. Anyhow, we're gonna go in. Matt and Becca want to see me try and barter my way into some food here. So I have Nate Vampala here behind the camera, and he's gonna just watch me. We're gonna go in and see if we can't barter ourselves anything. We'll see how it goes. You guys want to say anything, or you just want to see how it goes?
Forward to it.
Matt's looking forward to it. We'll see you guys in a second.
And off they go, trying to barter.
Nate, you want some watermelon?
I do.
These are honeydew?
I don't know.
You think there's any particular one I should get?
What are you getting?
I'm thinking about buying one of those watermelons. Do you think this honeydew?
Yeah, well, I was about a year and a half.
Cantaloupe? How you doing, sir?
Cantaloupe for you?
How much for the watermelon?
Big one's 8 and that big one's 9. I'll see them. You can see them here.
How about, can I get one for $8?
Where it is.
And then
I'm actually
These are.
waiting.
Do you guys want a watermelon? This is pretty big for me. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to hold this.
Oh, we biked here. We're not going to be able to bike it back.
Cut it in half, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe you go down the street and sell about the slice.
Yeah.
Pay for it and still have over half in it.
These onions are 2 for lunch? Okay, well how about this? I'll go for a bunch of white onions, correct?
Yellow.
Okay. So $2? All right. Well, I am interested. I like some onions. I like onions. Period. But you know, I saw you have cash. I was wondering, would you mind if I borrowed it? I've got some.
you might be out of town right now.
It's good cook.
I haven't heard from you in a while.
I've also got coffee.
Are they both the same?
1 pound coffee golden bars.
They do not try it. I have to do that too for my business. Give me a card or something. I'd be more happy.
If I can
Give me a card or something. I get a hold of you. It'd be very interesting dealing with something.
I have $2.
How about I use your card?
Yeah, that sounds good. And I'm sorry, I'm Steve.
Dave.
You're Nate? I appreciate that. I
I'm in
appreciate
town all the time.
I will.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
$3.75 for these, and then I got some that are not so hot down there for $5 a box.
For $5? Okay.
But they're carts, so they're more of a baking.
Sure. Sure.
I can carry some.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, that's
weird.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, but it's planted like in October, so.
And then this garlic's organic?
Yep.
Awesome.
Certified.
Okay, and 2 for $5?
2 for $5.
Okay. I like garlic. I like cooking with garlic. I'm a big fan of Italian and Greek food. But I'm curious. I think I would like to buy 2 from you. But I'm just curious. May I have some silver and copper here. May I barter?
What is the silver and copper?
Silver copper. This is a Kennedy $50. They were minted throughout the 60s.
Yeah.
And this particular one, I've got a roll here. So you have 2 for $5.
Yeah.
Each one of these are not the 90% silver, but the 40% silver.
Okay.
And the silver in them is worth about $3 each.
Okay.
And you can exchange this at any pawn shop, any coin store. You're in. So I could give you 2 of these Kennedy $50.
Yeah.
And trade you.
I mean, whatever you want.
All right. Thank you very
I
much,
appreciate
sir.
it. Thank you.
I think you're having luck at the farmers market because I think people that come to the farmers markets really, appreciate that. I mean, he's out here selling his own produce that he himself, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
which I think is a good
Exactly.
thing. Sorry. Hey.
No, it's a great thing. I mean, I want to trade
No,
locally.
I'm not.
I want to know
Exactly.
who's growing it.
That's
And I want to know. I want that connection.
Way to
I want that
support
social
free
connection.
trade. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that.
Have a good day.
You too. All right.
I was going to say something.
So here I am, Steve Packard again, Flat River Freedom Media. Matt and Becca tried out the experiment. They tried going through here. We tried bartering with some farmers, and as it turns out, we actually got some footage. One way or another, we got some footage of those transactions occurring pretty close up. So I guess we've got the proof that it happened. It's kind of like pie in the sky, I guess sometimes, or like I was saying before, like sometimes I think people are just maybe not aware of what the possibilities might be. What do you guys think? Either one.
I was a little surprised that it. You may take this. I'm not. No. I was a little surprised that it happened as easily as it did in a few of the instances. But I think, like I said before, that being at a farmer's market was probably a conducive environment for it to take place, because people are here selling their own goods, essentially as well. So being able to find something that you can trade for that, I think is one thing. One of the issues that I thought that you might have run into, but obviously didn't, was I think people obviously trusting that it is what it actually is that you're giving them, and what you're telling them is truthful as far as regards to the value of what you're giving them, and that it is a legitimate thing, And so I thought that might be an issue, but it didn't turn into that at all. That was a foreseen problem that I saw possibly happening, but it didn't in the instances that we saw today. So all in all, like I said, I was a little bit surprised, but not that much. But I was glad that it was able to take place the way it did. And everything.
Becca, do you have any thoughts? I mean, were you surprised by anything? Did you think anything was particularly cool or shocking?
I'm not quite sure what to do with my hands.
I was a little surprised, but like Matt said, I think with this environment, I think people are more receptive.
Okay.
It was interesting to see the different kinds of people that we bartered with, and I think maybe just their knowledge of the copper and the silver makes a big difference on how receptive they are to it.
What did you guys think when I was explaining it beforehand? Did you feel like I was able to try and clarify a little bit what we were trying to do? I know that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
volunteers, for people like us to try and explain
Kind of the purpose
why what our motive is and what our purpose was. Do you think maybe that we made a point? Was there something that connected with you that you saw, like, okay, I can kind of understand?
I think seeing it in action definitely kind of drives the point home, and you see how somebody else that didn't get that education prior to you going just up to them, how they respond to it, and how, I mean, honestly, like 3 out of 3 were receptive to it, even though the one wasn't right away. He was willing to do it outside of the market.
Do you have anything that, again, when I was explaining beforehand, was there anything that maybe really connected with you, or that where it kind of
it does. It did. I think one of the things that probably made sense to me the most was the fact that the currency that we use, that we call our money, isn't worth the paper that it's even printed on, or that it's made with. And so, so really, you have worthless money, and worthless coins that really aren't worth anything. So
Do you think that do you think that's kind of worth like the fact that you can just trust? You know that I mean, is trust a valuable?
yeah, it is. And that's I mean, I think it is. Yeah, and I think when you're doing that, you're trusting that it's going to be taken care of, and that these other the money that you use, it's funding different things that maybe you do or don't know about. Some are very good though. Some are very good. There are some good things that come of it, but not all of them. And I think that's a difficult thing, because I think you can't pick and choose what you do and don't want to fund or be a part of. And so again, I think that's difficult, because I think there are some things that are in place that are helpful, but then again, some that aren't, and it's difficult to be able to choose. You can't, But I think that was surprising. Like I said before, was just the fact that the money, it's not worth its weight. It's not worth its actual value. It's market price.
Was there anything else either of you wanna add to it? Was it fun?
Go Eagles! Go Central Eagles!
Did you enjoy doing it?
Yeah, it was a great it was a good experience. It was very cool, and that's why I came down. I was like, I wanted to be a part of this, and just to see. I was just intrigued to see, hey, how is this going to happen?
Yeah.
So for that, it was definitely entertaining. I mean, it was definitely a cool experience.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Becca. Thanks, Matt.
Nice meeting you, Nate.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you too.